Good morning, and welcome to the Poody food tutorial. Alright, this is how we do the wet food. In the refrigerator, we will have the cans. They will already be segmented. You can see the little wedge shapes. You take one wedge, give it a little flatten, goes back in the fridge. Then we take our spoon, and we get a little bit of water. I don't know if you can see it, about that much. Add that to the top, and then you'll use 1/3 of these tubes. So, you scared the heck out of her. What should you do, just stand on her? Oh, excuse me, that was a little something going. So 1/3, get that ready for at the top. 1/3 goes on. Da-da-da. And I usually just put that on top of that. And those go into the refrigerator for the next morning. And then this has got to get mashed together. And I mean mashed together because if it's not completely incorporated, she will find a way to lick off all of the fine pate or puree or whatever that tube food is. And by doing this, because we have the different flavors over there, every 3 days, since we have about 5 different flavors of tubes, I like to think that each day Poody's going to get a little something different. Because I think about all the cats and dogs that eat the same thing every day. For humans, it would be meatloaf, 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 meatloaf. And by now I think she's probably getting used to you. If she comes, well, normally if I had you do the dry food too, her dry food would be empty in the morning, and then she would really want to dig into this in the morning. But I always put it into a nice little mound towards one side, and I'm going to show you the configuration. It has to be in it on the floor because she is a unidirectional eater. And there she is, ready. She's ready. And we're going to put it right here in that direction because she's going to eat in this direction. And what she does is, she doesn't bite into it, she licks it. And she ends up pushing it and flattening it out and getting it under this rim over here, where once that happens and it's flattened, she usually doesn't eat it. And so, if you spend a half an hour with her, maybe she'll come and eat, and you do a crossword puzzle or two, then you remound it. And I usually add a little more water to it, smush it around, and make another ball out of things. And yeah, she's a cat, and I'm a cat owner, and these are the loops we jump through. And there's a different lid that goes on that. I will find it when you come. And so the next morning, if you're lucky and she actually eats most of the food, then, this is what we used to wash her meat bowl with. And that'll be over here. And we'll have soap there. And use this towel to dry it. And also, we're going to have a big, automatic waterer and dry food thing. But if you could, we'll have her bowl out. Let's see, she's already abandoned it. She's already, maybe she's aiding in the filming of this. So anyway, just have wash this out with fresh water, just in case that big thing goes bad, because she does tend to put her paws in her food. And so since I just did this literally seconds ago, I probably won't have to add any water, and there's such a large amount. But like I said, after you did like a crossword puzzle or two, and she's not coming back to eat it, there's a little trick that I do. If I know I have to go and be places, I will put a little dent in it like that, and then I will get a little more water and just put that in there like so, and it keeps things a little more delectable for those darn cats. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for the food. So in the mornings, just wash this and the water thing, refill with the tap on the right. That would be this here, the drinking water one, although she likes to drink out of any tap. Like in our bathroom, it'll be the water that's coming out of these guys. And there's going to be an aside. I'll make a separate tape here. But that's it for the food.